Alright, check this one out. It's a Cub Cadet, that's all I know, 42-inch cut, cyclone out, or cyclo cut, I don't know. Tool-free deck removal. Paid $150 for it. She's gonna need a new gas tank lid. We just got home with it, just drove. There's a little gas left in her. Don't smell bad. Guy said it ran. We'll see. He said he drove it on his trailer, and I met him halfway. It's real windy out today, guys. We had a big storm come through last night. She's still windy, but I'm gonna air up these tires. I'm gonna throw a jump pack on her. See if she fires up. I gotta get new tires for it if it does run. But I'm tired of mowing my grass with this John Deere I got over here. It's over there, and it's rattling and banging and clanging and all kinds of stuff. This thing probably does too, but I think they're about the same size cut. I'm not positive though. See, she got a bad tire on her. So let me get the tires aired up on this. I'll grab the jump pack. I got the battery on charge, so we'll see. I wonder if they're the same bolt pattern as golf cart tires. I'll throw some golf cart tires on for now. I had to take the offsets different though. Before we do anything, let's check this oil. She's got some. It needs some though. But let's see. Got the jump pack hooked up here. I got to turn her on. Let's just see what she does here. She ain't doing nothing. Let's get us a different ground. I don't know. Let's see if we can't hit this thing. Come on. It shut off on me again. Oh, I know what it is. It's got that. It's on. I don't know if this choke cable stuff works or not. Fired right up. That's working. Alright, I'm gonna get her off here and put her in the garage. Hopefully she moves. few things. These are super floppy. There's a lot of play slack in them things. Got some like governor stuff right here too that I don't like. Man, it's sloppy. Look how much plays that in this right here. See if you guys can get both of them in there. I don't like that. This is floppy. I can probably tighten them up a little bit, make that not so sloppy. The PTO don't gauge. I don't know what this is. Maybe like gas shut off or something. That's what it's. Oh, what that's wired into. Something. But yeah, it's wired in there for something. We'll probably just fix that. What is it? What is that? Do you know what that is? A bunch of random other junk. That's a bearing for an axle. Not bearing, but it's a axle nut. And it's got the something like for the governor. Like a governor bolt. So we know we need a cap. This one here is floppy too, and looser. And another thing they do is they touch. I don't like that. So we'll have to maybe try to adjust them somehow. I don't know. Maybe they're bent. I don't know much about zero turns. Maybe I put something in there to stop it from going all the way over. Maybe just like weld us a little nut on there to kind of keep them away from each other. Maybe there's, I don't know, but we're gonna tear into her today. We've got like some stops right there. It only goes so far. And this don't like to go to reverse, and then there's kind of janky, so a lot of loose stuff. And then we got to figure out the PTO on it, see what's up with it. Other than that, man, I mean, it's pretty nice except for tires and some loose stuff, and the PTO not working. So we'll get that figured out. Kind of seen this wire hanging. Is that for the PTO? You know? PTO switch is hooked up. We'll have to run and check some powers to it. But we'll try to get all that figured out. I want to try to run some information on this to see if I can find a something on it. Probably I'm gonna pull these two covers so we have better access, so we can see what's going on up here and there. So I'm gonna pull these covers, and then we'll go from there. I'll probably end up pulling these off. Have to pull these off, pull the covers off. So we'll go from there. All right, all I did right here was just tighten them up a little bit, and they're kind of stiff, but that's how I'm gonna want it. I don't want it just to kind of flop. I want to be able to open it and close it how I want. See, if you look how much movement's in this compared to that. Bushings or something's wore out in that, but we can do something with that. We can just maybe change this hole. See what's up with that. How's that thing in there? But this has got to be adjusted. That's all there is to it about this one. I don't know if that's a cotter pin or what. This back tire's already going flat. This panel over here is hard to get off too, so we'll have to fight that one. How the heck am I gonna get that off? Yeah, she's a cotter key, all right. Man, such tight spots. Well, let me fight this. Let me fight this thing and we'll figure it out. Alright, so more I'm looking to see how it's right here to go to reverse. Wondering if that's how tight that is right there. There's a screw right here. Of course, it's not the right size. That's a 10 mil. So I guess maybe 10 mil ain't the right size. What size is this? That's a 3/8. Maybe this will work. Yeah, 3/8. Let's see what happens when we adjust this bad boy. Yeah, look, now it goes fully back. Goes fully forward, fully back. So we'll just leave it right there like that, and then we'll tighten her down. So that there solves that problem. We gotta fix this right here though. How much plays in that? And there's still a lot of play in this, and it's wore out down there. It's still wore out down there, so hopefully we can find this online. Maybe order a new one of these two, and that will tighten them two up. But now we're able to go fully reverse, fully forward, fully reverse. And you can see right here how it's got looks like it should have had a dimple in there to, look right here. She looks bent right here. See how it's kind of all bent up? Maybe if we straighten that up, that'll help keep the things apart. You can see that's kind of bowed in. So that thing's been bent. That's our problem with that thing pretty much. Let's check this other side here. So we wanna make sure we go all the way. We're all the way forward. Yep, and we're hitting down there. That's my ratchet. Let's get a different ratchet here. We gotta fix the seat on this thing too. I don't know what's all wrong with it, but that's full. There we go, it's reverse. Well, we don't really want it to lock going in reverse, but I mean, if that's all I can do. Yeah, we're gonna call it good right there. She's still a little wobbly, goobly goop thing stuff, so. Yeah, these are pretty wore out. You need to get the ones that's bolts on, basically. That's a bolt on one. These are pinned, and then a bolt on will keep it from being able to do that. You just don't get them, you put lock nuts on them so they ain't able to go all the way whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, you can see how that's whatever. See, this thing's, the threaded rod sticking out past this. So when I was mowing, it was you'd have to push one side a little bit farther than the other, pull back a little bit. That'll be fixed with, you know, with doing that stuff. Yeah, we'll have to take that off and bend that out and try to straighten that back up. That's what I'm gonna do next. Then I'm gonna go get that battery because I got it on the charger. We got to change cables. We got to change ends. That one's all tore out, and this one here's busted too. So I'm gonna change that cable, get the battery in there. You can tell it's all rusty from the battery acid stuff, but I ain't too worried about that. All right, you can probably see that a little better now. It's bent right here. So we're gonna straighten it out, and you can look, kind of see how it's. You see that part here is flared out. So I'm gonna pull this, get my crescent wrench, see if we can't straighten that up a little bit, and then we'll put this on the thing, smack her with a hammer, and see if I can find my crescent wrench. Not sure where she's at, but I had it the other day. Really working on the four-wheeler, I had it. Man, I gotta get this shop cleaned up. Well, garage, it ain't even really a shop. I don't know why I call it a shop. A garage. Yep, that's about as close as we're gonna be able to get her. Hopefully I can, yeah, she can fit in there, but we'll get her. I'll set it down on here where the camera's at. Ooh, that's hard. I'll set it where the camera's at here, and I'll smack that good with the hammer. So we'll I'll do that off camera so we can just smack her if I can find my hammer. All right, we got the cables on. I switched them out, some good thick ones. Let's see what happens here. Starter's clicking like it wants to turn over. Battery's probably dead. So let's get this thing hooked up and see what happens. See if she'll crank over that way instead of turning that up. Let's see. Is that even? That's the PTO. That's the PTO making that noise. So we gotta figure out why we're not getting the juice to here. Let me let's see if we can do a jumper wire real quick just to see if we jump that, if she'll turn it over. I gotta find that wire. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, I found it. So we'll touch the hot terminal here. Ooh. The battery's dead. So we gotta unhook. There you go. I got a fault on my thing here. I don't know why. I'm hoping this battery comes back to life. We're going to zap it later on. So, key on. Ah, come on, stay on. Something wrong here. Key switch bad. Because gotta be some type of safety maybe. I'm gonna have to I might dig in to find some wiring diagrams, and we're gonna have to figure out this wiring. It's crazy that the PTO will work when but I don't know why it wouldn't shut off now. It shut off earlier on its own. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. Alright, so if you look at that, the seat switch, and it tells you that it's normally open. So for you to sit on it, that would tell you that it's like a safety that you would be sitting on for basically to start. So it don't have the switch, so we're just gonna cut the wire. We may put one in later or something. I don't know. We'll see. And that's probably why the PTO wasn't kicking on. Because if you're not on the thing, usually it will. Hear that? Heard that clicking? Still nothing. Push that lever in. Still nothing. Okay, but we know that's got to be. We know that's got to be hooked up. We'll turn the key on, and then there's the clicking. So we know that's got to be hooked up. Maybe let's check this PTO out here. That's the starter solenoid, or starter thing, I would assume. Well, what we got to do is probably, I don't know why the PTO quit working like that, but it did. There she goes, back to working. So we need to check our switch here. I think there's supposed to be an orange wire coming out of there, maybe. Yeah, right there's that orange wire. I believe that orange wire goes to, what is that, orange? I thought that that's what that would have went to, but I'll have to look at that wire diagram some more and see how that works. One of these neutral switches could be bad. So I'm gonna dig in it some more a little bit, and then I'll let you guys know what I find. Alright, if I'm reading this right, here's your start on your starter. You're on your key switch. It runs. It goes over here into the hour meter. So then it goes over here, comes down. First one it goes into is the left neutral. and then it shoots over to the right neutral switch. So what we need to do is check for continuity from the key switch to the neutral switch over here, which I want to say it's this one, because the other one's just got blue wires on it, and I'm not sure. I think they're all blue wires anyways, so right, that's all blue. You see they're all wired together. All of them's all wired together anyways, and it's not plugged in. Huh, I wonder if that might have been my problem. No, that goes to the hour meter. You know what? The wires go into the hour meter. Maybe that's what I missed. Maybe it's got to be plugged into the hour meter. I don't know. Get it plugged in. That could have been what caused the issue. Let's see, here's the wires for this switch, I believe, and they're all wired together. And but we need to check for, I'm gonna go ahead and check for continuity to our orange wires down here into here. Let's see if we can turn on like the beep noise function. I think that might be it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, here's our beep noise. So, yeah, then coming out should be over here. That's good. Let's go over to the other side and check it. It runs through a bunch of, the hour meter thing was probably my problem anyways. We'll go over here and just check this one to be sure. Oh, I gotta close that one up real quick, make sure it's shut. She's closed over there, so we should have some beeping going on over here. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So maybe it was that hour meter. Let's let me I gotta get the jump pack hooked back up. I'm gonna push this neutral one. And then that's our kill switch right here. So our problem with the was I didn't have the hour meter plugged in. What do? Alright, well, that's solved. I wonder if with the, you know what, with the seat switch undone, oh, I gotta push that neutral in, duh. Move that off the, you dirty brother. See if she starts now. Okay, well, we know that was the issue there. We just got to figure out how we can wire this for the key to shut it back off. So the hour meter not plugged in was my problem. When I took that cover off, I'm over here scratching my head like everything needs to be working. Oh, I need to The PTO probably didn't work because the seat switch wasn't hooked up, and now that we have it hooked up, that's probably why the PTO is working. So everything's working as it should right now, except for it not shutting off by the key. They got this switch, and I've followed it, and I've realized that it goes up to the coil. So it needs to go back into here, but then we got to follow that wire up there to the switch. So, or figure out how that grounds when the key gets turned off. So it's probably in one of these relays where once you shut power off, it should shut power off to the relay, and it should shut the motor off, something like that. So all my safeties are working except for, you know, the seat switch. The safety's not I don't have one, it's not hooked up. So let me get some of this stuff maybe put back together, and then we will well, let me diagnose this ground, why it's not shutting itself off. Okay, so you can hear it beeping. I got continuity to here, so that shuts the engine off, and then you have, so this should be off right now. I pushed this because the connection in here, I should have that. Now when I start it, should go off, the beep goes off. So I don't know why they wired that like that. I don't know why they wired in that switch. So I'm gonna get rid of this switch. I need to get rid of the beeping too. I'm gonna get rid of this switch. We're gonna cut that wire. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna wire this stuff in like it should be wired in. And it should work. I don't know why they did that, but I can get rid of that switch on the thing. Okay, we'll run that back over there. Go ahead and drop that down in there. And we're just trying to clean up wires here. Okay. Let's do it like that. Some wires are off long. And I cut that thing all the way back here. Okay. But you know what? Let's you need to check continuity to this wire, just because, you know, I should be all right. Because if you look at that wire, it's pretty crimped, but she should be all right. Okay. Let's see. I'll blow it up. There we go. I got them. Since this is my mower here, we're just gonna put a shrink wrap on there. Go ahead and roast me in the comments if you want. I don't care. This video is going to come out, let's get you guys over here where you can see. This video is going to come out day after St. Patty's Day, so hope y'all didn't get no DUIs. Well, that one ain't going to fit right. Let's see. Any more? Got a big one too. Yeah. Let me strip these wires back a little bit more. There we go. If she don't ever shut off, we know what caused it. So got a little wire sticking out here. Clean that one up because it might end up touching the frame and killing it while we're mowing. All right, let me get up. Here's my lighter. All right, let's see if she does the warm pow and then shuts off. We're gonna pick up our jump pack. Hooked up. Oh, I gotta push the neutral in. Uh-oh. Back to, let's see, what did I do wrong here? Push that in. Something happened here. Now we got a problem. Well, let's I don't know what happened there. I don't know why she's doing that. There's that. Huh. See, now I don't know why she's doing that. But that should be off. Must be something in this that's in the motor's wired wrong. Let's double check her now. No. Huh. What in the world did I do? I don't know what I did here. She did something. This here should be off right now. I know I didn't touch nothing. The iron meter's on. Oh, Lord. So, did you hear that? Now that should be off right now. What's going on now? She started to go off. Something in this key. I think there's something wrong with the key switch. Alright, well, I'll have to figure this one out now. All I did was cut this wire off, cut that switch out, and if the switch is off, it's an open circuit like it should be right now. That's all I've done. Now that switch, this should be off right now. There shouldn't be no continuity in there. With the key on, there shouldn't be no continuity. I don't know, folks. I did something. buy junk. With the key off, on, there shouldn't be no buzzing. If it goes off, it should be turning over. Alright, I'm gonna go back through, figure out what I did. Alright, well, I think the thing closed off on me. Yeah, see, I've turned the jump pack on and started working. Alright, well now I need to hook that wire back up. So, I had that jump pack on. I don't know what the heck that's about, but well, we'll have to pull that out of there. Guess she wasn't just getting enough power to turn that off, I guess. I don't know. Let's, we'll have to cut the bat where I just spliced it out of there. Cut that out. Where did I do it? My cutters. So still got plenty of room. Where'd my wire splicers go? Or my wire strippers? Alright, I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna take a break too. My knees are hurting. Alright, let's see if we got another fail out of us or not. I'm gonna have to throw that battery charger on here, let her charge up for a while. And all I did was hooked up the wire again. I didn't do anything but hook the wire up. Let's see here. This goes here. We're going to check for continuity again. There's the black one now, red one. Alright, let's go back into the yellow. Okay, that's done. You know what? I bet you wonder if that other hand will come up and that moves out. Yep. The other side come on loose over there. The handle should be in the neutral position. Why she's not turning off, I don't know. Had to cut the wire again and shut her off. Just don't make sense. Unless it's in that key switch. When it's running, it stays running. It don't kill it. And I'm not positive of why. I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna dig in here a little bit more and see what's going on. Why we got this issue? Should be should die when I turn that key off, and that should be why. Or I mean, that should be. Could be this wire's bad though too, because remember it's crimped, or no, because when the switch was in it, we was able to turn it on and off. So I don't know, but yeah, look, the wire just broke. So yeah, maybe that's, but I just don't know why that would. Shut off with the key, unless when I started messing with this, it made it worse. I don't know, or it made it fall apart when I was trying to strip these wires. Well, I may end up tying a test light into this or something. Alright, we're gonna go like that. I believe I should need to be on touching the grip motor. And then when this key comes on, that should, yeah, see, it goes off with the key on, key on, no continuity like it's supposed to be. But when it's running, we're getting it. So I don't know. I'm gonna do this off of camera here, because it's gonna be loud. I'm tired of running it with you guys having to listen to the crap. And, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my meter hooked up to it while I'm running it, and then when I go to turn the key off, we'll see why we're see if we're losing it or not, what's going on. So when I get this test done, I'll bring you back. Well, I'm not real sure what's going on, but it's working. Shut off with a key. All I did was just throw that thing on there and put them wires around there. I just think the battery's so bad that, and this jump pack's not working. I had to put it on the charger for a little bit. I brought the battery charger over too and tried charging the battery a little bit, but I think everything's working like it should. And so we're gonna go ahead and just see, and we're just gonna kind of hook these up like this for now and just see how she goes, how it does. Let me go ahead and throw the jump pack on there without that meter, or that meter doing the connector there a little bit, but it seems like it's working. I don't know if it's because the battery's so dead or the jump pack just don't have enough juice to control the relays right. Alright, let's turn the power on this thing. Come on, booster. My button. She's on now. She's working. We're gonna call that a win on that part. I just think the battery's so dead that that's what's causing it not being able to control the relays real good. Because once I had this on there and got some juice to the battery, she started working like she should. Let's see. There. Start. All right, I'm gonna call that a day today on this for now, and we will get on to something figure out other stuff. We'll I'll button all this stuff up tomorrow. But I believe everything's working like it should as far as the safeties are all working, except for the seat safety, because there ain't one there, so we tied it together. And I think that's probably why they did that switch, because of the seat safety. The wire broke, nigga didn't know how to start it. Other than that, I've got other relays that I will change out to put them on there. Let's see, they're these style here with the little metal tabs on it, and I have ones that are fused too. So hopefully not all of them's fused. I don't really want to mess with fuses. Yeah, they're all fused. So I'll have to see how many amps it's got to be and make sure. See, that's a 40 amp one. That's a 12 volt 40 amp. These are all 12 volts too. And I could put a fuse in between there, not a big deal. I think it's supposed to be like a 30 amp fuses. So I'll go ahead and just, if they wire into it, let's double check, make sure. Nope, this is a 5-pin. The ones I got are 4 pins. The 5 pin's dead anyways, and that one, the middle pin's dead anyways. There's no connector in there. So we can do a 4-pin. We can do 4 pins on them. Yeah, the middle one's dead. So we should be able to do use them 4-pinners. That went that way. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see, because they're it's going different. This plugs in. But I always take that cap off, flip it around. So these should work. I'll just have to look at the diagrams here to make sure they're the same. It goes like that. 30 to 87, yeah. 85 to 86. Yeah, these will work. So we're good. And I'll get them screwed on there, put in place. I'll get 30 amp fuses and stick in there. I'll get it put together, everything put back in, get the relays on, all the plastic back on, and then we're going to adjust these handles. I want to adjust the forward and back though. I do want them to be the same. I want the handles to be the same with forward and back, which you can kind of adjust them here, but when you're in neutral they'll be offset. So that is into them little things on that rod for this. So we'll get this put back together tomorrow, and then we'll make sure the PTO is working like it should. I know it kicked on a couple times, but I want to make sure. And then we're going to check the blades on this tomorrow. Alright. I know he said he's going to do this today, finish it up, but I got some other things I want to finish up. I'm going to go ahead and do this video, get it edited out. But I need to make the seat for the golf cart right there. And look, we got snow. So, and it was just like 80 degrees Friday, and wasn't so bad yesterday. But I want to build this seat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this seat, and then after I get the seat done, we'll get back on this. So there'll be another video on this one. So be looking for part 2.